Now, I know that there is this game that sometimes kids your age like to play. I played it when I was your age, and I've talked to my kids, and from what I hear, sometimes this is still a game that people play at school. It's kind of a silly game, and it's called Opposite Day. Yeah, Opposite Day. Now, some kids, I remember, think that this is just a hilarious game. Like, on a day like today, if you're playing Opposite Day, you come inside and say, "Oh, I just love how warm it is outside." Hilarious, because it's actually cold. Opposite Day. But maybe you guys don't think it's that funny. You think it's funny? Good. It's good to have fun, play some games like this every once in a while. But in the end, it's just switching around words, and it's kind of silly. But I want you to listen very carefully. When I read from the Bible about something Jesus says, Jesus today is going to proclaim opposite day. But not just a switching around of words, a more important type of opposite day. An opposite day that we all need. Because even though you're kids, I know sometimes things are sad, or things hurt, or we get hurt by people. And sometimes we hurt people too. This is our sin. It's where all the bad things in our lives come from. We need an opposite day from our sin. We need someone to take the hurt away and give us joy, to make us better. And most importantly, to make sure that all of our sins are taken away so we don't have any more guilt, any more bad stuff in our lives. Now, who is the only person who can take away all the hurt, who can take away all the sin? Jesus. I'm so glad that you guys know that. That's the most important thing to remember, that Jesus is the only one who can take away our sin, take away our hurt, take away our death, and give us life together with God forever. Never let go of that answer that you know. Jesus, who can do the impossible. Because as you get older, trust me, sometimes it gets harder to trust that simple truth that Jesus is the only one who can give us what we really need. Always hang on to that. That is so important. I'm so glad you know that. So now, as we sing in church and as we hear more about what Jesus says, listen carefully as he tells us that he is the one who brings us the real opposite day. The opposite day that lasts forever, where all the hurt is taken away, and he gives us eternal joy. Because he died for us, because he rose for us to give us heaven. Thanks for coming to the front. Let's sing this next hymn. It's number 381, The People Who in Darkness Walked.